Yeah, Mosai Talk TV, yeah. Welcome, like, share and subscribe. Yeah, so today Mosai Talk TV in conjunction with Shaw Studio, Shaw Drama Studio, yeah. So come inside. Yeah.
Yeah, so we oh, you worried about it there.
Yes. So when I start the conversation.
Them two not ready.
Okay.
The podcast is recording, yeah?
Behind the scenes, yeah? Starting up. Go. Slow as well. This is where it's at control as well.
Who's sitting here?
Mosai Talk TV in conjunction Shaw Drama Studio. Yeah, so today we're here on podcast with some great gentlemen in the community, in the local community. So to my right here, Winston. Yeah. And then,
Jermaine.
Jermaine Jones.
yeah.
Yep. Kilo Curtis, with a K to be exact.
Yeah.
Okay, and so myself, Scorcher.
Okay, so we're here today and we're waiting to speak to a very inspiring young man, Akeem Mondell. He is the youngest vice principal in the country. So we're excited to meet him. So we're just gonna have a chat with him and find out how he got there, where he come from, and things like that. So we're here at Shaw Drama, but before we go any further, can I just say, on behalf of Mosai TV is doing a great job out there. So don't just watch his stuff, please. Like, share, and subscribe to his channel. Let's try and get him to 20,000. That's our aim. Because he's doing a brilliant job.
Respect, yeah. Yeah, man. So today, so we're gonna try have a little bit of conversation until Akeem arrives. Yeah. So we wanna talk about the podcast and what the whole purpose is and surrounding the podcast. Winston.
Yeah. So myself, my son Jermaine, and my nephew Curtis. We started this venture in July of this year, and we aim to get some podcasts out to get the community involved. Come on, Jermaine, take it over.
Yeah, also, I got a sweet one. Yeah, so we want to get the podcast going with the community. Everyone's involved. We want to get everyone involved with workshops, stuff like that.
Yeah, just want to get some real content down. Bringing communities together, getting projects, get some ideas, and just really connect. I don't think there's a lot of podcast spaces in Manchester, if I must say that is like this, to be honest with you, and it's quite open.
One topic me and Curtis have been dying to do with people our age is a men's mental health one. Because I feel like people our age, we don't express ourselves, and especially in the black community with men in it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So that's one thing we want to do, but not a lot of people are jumping at that opportunity, I don't think.
Yeah, and we've got Scorcher. Scorcher is Curtis's dad. Now, Scorcher is well known in the community. He's a motivator, he's a poet, he's a dog poet. He's well known, and we've brought him in to work alongside us, just to help us reach where we're going.
Well, I mean, for me, I have no idea about podcasts. This is the first time I've sat with a microphone in front of me with the headphones. So everything is really just absolutely new to me. But I recognise the great work what Blacks is doing with Mosai TV. I recognise what yourselves at Shaw Drama are doing, and I'm just compelled to be just involved and just to grow and to learn and to give support.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to working with you.
Definitely.
Yeah, and again, we'll be doing a lot of work with Mosai TV because Mosai TV has been out there, and I don't think people appreciate what Blacks is doing with Mosai TV. Guys, he's a one-man band. He don't get paid for what he does. So just subscribe to his channel. Tell people about it.
That's all we ask, ain't it? Just a subscription in it, but sometimes we don't get it, but we still carry on.
Still carry on. He's doing a brilliant job.
Yeah, man, definitely.
So
and really appreciate you guys you know, invite us to this space as well. So, you know what I mean? Cause for me it mean a lot that I can come and have somewhere I can base, you know, and call home, and to let the content, you know, look a bit more, you know. Yeah, but yeah, we appreciate the whole thing, so
Yeah,
give
man.
thanks, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think at Shaw Drama we do different kinds of work as well. It's not just like this podcast space. We've also got a photo booth which is just behind you, just there. And we've got a music studio as well. And at the moment we're tapping into the schools, mainly schools that are young people that are hard to reach, really. So it's non-mainstream schools, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to work with like youth offenders, people that are at risk of going inside, so maybe some type of programs to help them
That'll
be
be
more
the
occupied.
workshops we're going to set up, aren't we? All the workshops we're going to be doing.
Yeah, because we've got a community interest company, which is called a CIC. So that means,
Expressive Arts.
yeah, it's called Expressive Arts. And with a Z on the end of it, that the only reason why that's quite important is because we're able to actually apply for funding, rather than asking other services if they've got funding. So once that ball's rolling, it's going to be different.
Yeah, because another thing we're trying to do, which is where Scorcher come in as well, because Scorcher, he does a lot of writing, and we have young people out there, and we recognise that these young people, every young people you see out there, they can drop a bar, you know what I mean? They've got things in their head, and Scorcher can get it out, you know, to help them to put it in paper, and Curtis and Jermaine as well. So in the summer we'll be running workshops like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, that's the plan going forward.
Creative
Yeah.
workshops, yeah, definitely.
So basically what you're saying is like if a person's got an idea, you can then put it on paper.
We help them to
Basically,
put it in
if they're
paper.
struggling to
Exactly,
okay.
yeah. It's like more a structure, a song as such, isn't it?
Oh yeah, do you know what? It's a way for them to express as well,
Yeah.
and that hence expressive arts. So it's a way for them to actually put their thoughts, their feelings on a piece of paper, and you know the feelings that they'll see, like you know.
It's like some of the kids we have in here.
Yeah.
Curtis have this thing he called Curtis and Jermaine. They have this thing they call a mind dump.
Yeah.
You know, where these kids don't speak, and we sit around the table with them and get them to talk and write down what they, you know,
whatever's in the head, innit?
Yeah.
Boom.
and take them in the studio, and they make magic.
Yeah, to use that as ammunition basically. Because I always say to people, would it be easier to draw me if I was in the room or if I was outside? Some people try and be smart and they'll be like, outside. I'll be like, it's not a trick question. Like, if I'm inside the room, it's easier to draw me.
Yeah.
So if there's something in front of you, then of course it's easier to build.
Yeah.
Basically,
Definitely.
you're not going to be able to build a house with invisible bricks. They need to be in front of you, basically.
So just be a bit more clear on how does it work, like for like, you know, for a young youth in the community want to do music, because basically it's a controlled space. You know what I mean? It's not just somewhere where people can just come in, do. So we have to make that clear as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So how does it work for an individual coming off the street thinking, yeah, I want to come in and make some music, I want the contacts, you know what I mean? What's the boundaries?
Go on shawdrama.com and you got every single way possible to contact us.
No, it's not about the contact. What I'm saying is like, how do they come in? Like for example, a man's out there, he wants to make some music. Does he just turn up on the door?
No, first and foremost,
That's what
make contact with us on social media, shawdrama.com.
Conversation.
I will get a conversation going,
Okay.
and we'll invite you in.
Okay, so that's what I want to make clear.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
okay.
saying it's a community studio.
Yeah.
Then and man's in the community.
Oh,
thinking
right.
he's from the community.
No, it's not a drop-in.
This is what I'm
That's
trying to
I'm
say,
saying.
innit?
It's not a drop-in.
Yeah,
But at
exactly.
some point later on, we will be doing drop-ins
Yeah.
and programs.
Yeah. So
That's why we're talking about the grants and funding.
And there will be flyers and stuff around the community. Once that's in project, we'll all be around all the
Yeah.
way.
We've only just started, you know.
yeah. So basically, what we're doing now is awareness. We want people to know that we're out there. You know. So yeah. So later in the summer, we'll be setting up these workshops. You know, and like I said, we'll put the information out there via Mossad TV and Shah Drama and
Yeah. No. It's just to be clear because, like I said, in it for a person who out there feeling like, oh, I've got rhymes. You get me?
Yeah.
Lines, whatever. Yeah. And he's thinking, okay, there's a studio down the road. I'm just 2 blocks away, whatever it is. Yeah. I'm just gonna go down. Next thing you know, he's on the door with his boys saying, "Yo, we want to go in the studio." It's not that type of a studio. So this is what I'm trying to say.
not at all.
This is what I'm saying. So this is the bit that you've got to be very
clear about. Yeah. Okay.
because we are saying we are in the community,
Yeah.
and we are saying it's a community studio. We are looking people to come in from the community, but I'm saying they should be known that okay, it's a control order. You need to be invited in
Yeah.
by someone from the studio.
Yeah.
So the only way to come in is to contact to go to the website. And get in contact with someone from Shah
Drama, yeah.
And then they will make an appointment or arrangement.
They can also
Exactly.
send work as well, like
Okay.
through social media. So
Yeah.
if they've got something there, and you know, we can have a conversation. But do you know what though? Saying that though, in most, I don't know which studios you sort of been around, but in most community studios, even if it was a drop-in, you still have to sign up. You still have to go through forms. There's no chance you can just walk in the studio. So need to make that clear as well because you always have to sign things, even if it's a project. You always have to be put on that project because otherwise they can't fund that project as well.
There's no proof or evidence.
yeah.
Of the
No,
person.
I understand. But
Just so young people understand that as well,
Yeah.
because
No, but
that's just how it works.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but 10 man could turn up and they could sign. It's not an issue. But I'm saying just the fact that they're turning up when they want to turn up, but it's not a turning up session.
Yeah.
You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. You need to, you need to make sure you book an appointment.
Yeah.
And make sure that okay, you're under. This is your time. I'm gonna come in. How many people is coming with you? Yeah, we need to know it's 5. We
Yeah,
need
the
to know
numbers
it's 10.
stuff up.
You know what I mean? Because obviously, like we said, it's a controlled space. So we don't want people to get the wrong idea and thinking, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just gonna pop down. You get me? Yeah. We're gonna do some gym beats today, whatever. Right? So that's just my
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so they could, yeah, I mean, like I said, reach out to us, and we work with you. Just reach out to us. You know, obviously, at the minute we're not funded. You know, we're doing this at our own expense. You know what I'm saying.
We have got schools on board, but I know what you mean. When we get projects in, that'll be funded. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing for the community because, like I said, if you can get or help kids, even if it's one,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You're
That's
still
the
doing
plan.
something.
That is definitely the
Do
plan.
you know what though? Flipping the script. So in Moss Side TV, say for example, like, you know, you get people coming for content and things like that. Like, what's your main interest and how do people get into Moss Side TV?
Well, I would love to have someone to come into my side TV. You get me to like help me to get content.
No, sorry, to be featured on Moss Side TV.
Oh, so what is can you rephrase it?
So what I'm saying is, if you know, say for example, them young people you're talking about before,
Yeah.
if they were like, do you know what?
Yeah.
I want to be on Moss Side TV, the channel.
Yeah.
Like, how would they contact you, and what would you be actually looking for personally yourself?
Well, to me, because I'm a TV, and this is how my view on it. Yeah, a TV shows many different content. You know what I mean? Yeah, it could be the news, it could be sports, it could be anything. So me particular, as long as it's what's the right word? It's not something that's not supposed to be on it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Well,
Something a
explicit-
family can watch.
No, it's not explicit content.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by that. But what I'm saying is, if it's something and it happens, whether it's good or it's the content, yeah, as long as it's appropriate to be on the channel.
And what do you mainly look for in that category? So, say for example, with us, it might be like young people that that are going through stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
On Moss Side TV, is it a case of you know, is there a certain genre or something?
That's what I'm saying. I don't specify myself to one one genre. Yeah. I'm just like I said. I do funerals, I do parties, I do wakes. You know what I mean? I do birthday party, whatever. You know what I mean? I do the person giving me an interview in the street. You know what I mean? It's just TV, just raw TV. You know.
And is that specific to the actual Moss Side areas in Moss Side?
No, it's not. Yeah. So even though it's called Moss Side TV, of course, it's more side and the surrounding the wider areas because you know. So yeah, so just make sure you like, subscribe, share Must I TV in conjunction Shah Drama. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And go to Shah Drama channel as well and give us a like and subscribe as well.
ShahDrama.com.
ShahDrama.com.
Alright then.
Like Courtesy does same.
Yeah.
Very well, yeah.
Just wing it, innit? It works, doesn't it? It's more genuine.
Yeah. I don't know any. I just think sometimes like I need to explain myself. Everybody understand even when I. I don't know why I do that.
Do you
Yeah.
know what? That's a podcast thing though, because people do debate and they do go for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mad innit? Because I was in Jamaica and I went on this this camp and we was learning about environment, the environmental stuff, whatever, yeah. And basically the teacher was trying to tell us about like recycling and rubbish
Yeah.
and all that. So I said to him, he says something about a rubbish. Where did they call that place where the rubbish goes?
Oh, landfill.
Yeah, so he was talking about a landfill. So I said to him, bet you would not find a landfill in the uptown areas. Why is it always in the poverty area?
Yeah.
And he was going on like, oh, Blackwood, stop saying that. And I'm like, but it's true.
It's true.
I said it basically. And in the end, long story short, he suspended from the class. For
that?
Yeah, said I was too debative, yeah. And they checked the guy out, the teacher is so cheeky, yeah.
So it's Jamaica, yeah.
Yeah.
This is in Jamaica.
What to say, yeah.
Yeah, and then he came back to me at the end of the class and he said, Blackwood, we've got a debate session going on in the evening. Would you like to join us? And I'll see you later. I said, no, thank you.
No, but it's like in Jamaica as well, you know.
In schools are rough, isn't it?
In schools, I'm not saying all the schools, but a lot of schools and the people around the schools, they don't even recognize dyslexia and things like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
It's mad though because when I was in Jamaica, yeah, and the kids like, for example, from Britain used to give trouble. They would send them to Jamaica,
Yeah.
so-called it to be sorted out, yeah. But what these people didn't realize, these kids was being tortured, yeah, because when them come there, we don't have any mercy. You see me? We don't. This is the other day. Trust me, yeah. They get some. Trust me. These kids that come there, they can tell you they've been through hell. Yeah, they probably after times they get food to eat, but then even though the mum or the dad make sure that they got stuff what they should have, they probably get the less of it, because that's how they would be treated. Most of them, not every one of them. You get me? Yeah. There's a show called Shatter.
yeah, I know.
If you watch Shatter,
Yeah.
there was this guy when he was you remember when he got
He shoots him through the side thing, doesn't it?
Ah,
I know
yeah.
exactly.
So you see that kid, he was complaining about his him eating sardine and bread, and the woman was saying, so if you don't want sardine and bread, you know, go back table. Because,
Yeah.
But he knows that his mom is sending money down for him to eat rice and peas.
Yeah, but you know what though? Jamaican parents, they're as cruel as children, you know.
Yeah.
They really are. They're as cruel as children.
Yeah,
Some of the
yeah.
things they say.
Yeah.